Hi crafty peeps, it's Deb and I'm here from Creative Life, and today we're doing a card from the Cardology Box from Country Craft Creations. And for this card we are going to be using some of the beautiful gold ribbon that you get in your Cardology Box. Okay, I already cut it down some, so you get quite a bit. I'm not quite sure, what the length is that you get, but I went ahead and cut mine down a little bit already. And then some of that beautiful lace that I just absolutely love, it's in Tamara's shop. It's one of my favorite laces that she carries. Then we're going to be using your stamp set. You are going to be using one of the 12 by 12 sheets for this card, cut down to 4 7/8 by 6 3/4. Okay, so 4 7/8 by 6 3/4. Okay, you're going to need your embossing buddy, some gold embossing powder, and I'm using the Ranger embossing powder, Princess Gold, and your Versamark. Okay, and you'll need your heat gun. You will need one of the sentiments, whichever one you want, from this 6.5 by 6.5 sheet that you get in your kit. And this is just one of the little sentiments here. We're going to put that on the inside. Okay. Then we are going to also be using some items from the sticker sheet. So the items that we're going to be using is we're going to use this beautiful butterfly. We're going to use both of these, a little, I forget what they call these, but we're going to use both of those. And we're going to be using this right here, I think. I may change my mind, so you know how that goes. So it's always planned out before I do my cards, but then when I start getting into it, things change. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we can go ahead and put this inside of our card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and ink this up around here. Okay. And again, I just decided to stay with the same ink that I've been using throughout the videos that I've been doing for the Cardology Box. So I'm using the Tim Holtz tea dye again. Okay. I think it makes it easier so you guys know that you can create all of these cards using one ink. If in case you don't have very many inks in your stash, you can use one. So we're going to go ahead and just put some glue, and you can find this art glitter glue in Tamara's shop at www.Country Craft Creations, and it is awesome glue. You will love it once you start using it. You will never use anything else, I promise you. So although I do use certain adhesive tapes, like I'll use my score tape for certain things. I'll use my glue gun, so. Okay, so there you go. So there's that piece. For the inside, we're going to go ahead and take this right here, and I'm going to go ahead and ink that up, okay, right on the sheet. Okay, so it gives it some color. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with this one. Okay, so there we go. So that's all you're going to do with that, and then you're going to go ahead and pull these off. Okay, and that's what's going to go here on your sentiment here. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and grab your sentiment, and I'm just going to attach these just like that. Okay. Basically, you're just sticking that little bar, the tip bottom of that bar right there, okay, to the end of your little sentiment. Okay. And so if you wanted to, you could go ahead and ink up that sentiment right here. You could ink all the way around it. I mean, you can take these off and then reattach them again. So, and just like that. So there you go. So there's that. And then if you wanted to, you could add a little butterfly up here. You could add a little clock. Little clock might be really super cute. So go ahead and add maybe something like that there. Okay. And then of course I love these little butterflies, and they're just so handy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take 2 of those out. And I'm just going to kind of, not going to cut all the way around. I'm just going to kind of round it off a little bit up here, the wing part. Okay. But I'm not really fussy cutting it. Okay. Just adding a little bit of roundness to it. So, okay. So, and I think I'll just add that down here. And I have my window open, so it is so nice here in Texas, I'll tell you. So, so I decided to open up the windows. I don't know what temperature it is outside, but I'll tell you what, it is so nice. I think yesterday it was like 60 degrees or something like that. And I know there's been kids outside playing and people walking their dogs. It's just been super gorgeous here. The weather is just beautiful. So I'm going to stick one right here. So there's your inside of your card, okay? And then for the outside of our card, we're going to go ahead and use this stamp here, okay? We're going to move all of this other, you know, it's nice and coated because it relieves that static, okay, from the paper. So you'll set that aside, and then you're going to go ahead and open up your Versamark. And I think your Versamark you can find at Joann's or Michael's, Hobby Lobby, those types of places. So you go ahead and get your stamp. We're going to go ahead and put that in there, that. And this I'm going to go ahead and stamp right here, okay? And I'm just going to tilt it. Okay, so there we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my powder. Okay. And that's what it's going to look like. And you grab your heat gun. Okay, and before we heat it, let me go ahead because sometimes I get carried away with the heat gun and it'll blow everything all over the place. So then we'll have powder everywhere. So, and we don't want that. So it's nice to put the lid back on and everything. Make sure everything's closed up before you get started. So, so go ahead and heat. Okay, so there you go. So there's your saying, okay? And then for that, you're going to go after that, you're going to go ahead and we're going to put our ribbon on, just like this. Okay, and sometimes what I do, like I said before, I will go ahead and use some of my score tape for this part, so I know that it's tacked down pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and leave just a little bit of my score tape at the end here, okay, because I want to go ahead and fold my ribbon over. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and burnish that down. I'm going to go ahead and take off my score tape, okay. Okay, I'm just going to fold that over. And I'm going to get my ribbon and I'm just going to go ahead and put that over that, just like that. So I want the ends right on the edge of the card there, okay? And then we can go ahead and tack that ribbon down on the back of that, okay? Just like that. So I can go ahead and, I don't know if this glue will work. I'm thinking it'll work, but we will find out. Should work. Okay, so there you go, just like that. And then what I decided to do too was to take some of that beautiful lace that, of course, that I just love at Tamara's shop, and I'm just going to lay that right over that gold ribbon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, just like that. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some more score tape, okay, and this time I'm using a thinner piece here, okay, and I am going to just put it right on the edge of that ribbon all the way down, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right on top. And what I want to do for this is I want to go ahead and kind of have the edge of the lace over, like it's over the edge of the card. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. I don't want it like right this edge of the lace right on the edge of the card. I want it over that, so you can see how the lace is a little hanging over that edge of the card, okay? So that's what I want. And then we're going to go ahead and just apply that just like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just lay that down, just like that. So, since we have some excess here, you can go ahead and cut that off. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of the glue to the card. Okay. There you go. So, that is our card. Okay. And you know, these are a couple of easy cards that you guys can make in no time flat. So just go ahead and grab your stamp, you know, emboss it, add a few lovely touches like the ribbon and the lace, and then on the inside you can add a few little embellishments on the inside, and then sign your name. You're done. So I chose to do some really simple cards with this Cardology box because I know a lot of people don't have like the bow at all, or they don't have a lot of dies or things like that in your stash. So I took some things that I have just from the Cardology box, so you guys can make some really lovely cards for any occasion for your friends and family. So so anyway, I hope you guys liked this Cardology box this time, and I know that they are going to be revamping the Cardology box. I think that they're going to be joining the Cardology box and the Craftology box together. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and everything. I will be back with some more tutorials later. Thank you so much. Bye.